God damn it, no. Oh.
That doesn't feel right.
Your body's swaying a bit.
What the hell? Crappy old shoes? Questions. I have so many questions.
You remember learning about the mind, right?
Yes, but I also mind this very much.
Now you must learn about the body, your strength.
And weighted shoes was your first idea?
More like fourth, fifth.
Christ. Luckily, I've heard of this before. I must consult the ancient texts.
I got this.
Nope. Closer. Now you're just taking the piss. Oh. Well, that was a waste of time. Deep in Sonic Gems collection, past the bad games, the worst games, the subjective games, lies Sonic Labyrinth, a Game Gear game released in 1995? Oh, we're the same age. I should feel flattered. I'm not. But I'm still gonna look at it because being forced to wear weighted shoes is literally the only excuse I could think of to be forced to play this game. It's bad. It's real bad.
I'll allow this as part of your test. However, I will not allow the collection.
Why?
It's not pure.
Well, I'm sorry for not advocating for the purity of Sonic Labyrinth.
You may begin.
I haven't got Game Gear. I don't think that would work. Wow, we're really doing this. Okay, well, first things first, there's Sonic, and he's in a labyrinth, and boy does he want out with the constant in and out action here. It's like he chimes in with, help, and then realizing he can never leave. Title screen and we're already morbid. I mean, if that doesn't sum up the game, I don't know what does. Well, that's all the condescending, judgmental Sonic on the options menu. Listen, pal, I don't need your opinion. You spelt straight wrong. Or is it right? Well, technically it's wrong. So Sonic kills himself as we enter our first level, Laputa, Labyrinth in the Sky, where we learn this game is an isometric puzzle and platform game. Now you're probably thinking, well, how the hell did Sonic get into this mess?
One would assume that vile Dr. Robotnik trapped Sonic in the labyrinth and now he has to escape.
Well, yeah, but there's much more to it.
How much more?
Enough. I forgot about the weighted shoes! So yes, Robotnik is involved, but his plan here is a bit more unique than usual. After the constant failure at Sonic's hand, Robotnik the Eggman managed to replace Sonic's trademark shoes with weighted heavy shoes in an effort to slow down Sonic's speed. And apparently the only way to take them off is through the power of the Chaos Emeralds, which Eggman has hidden in the labyrinth which he's also trapped Sonic in. Can you tell the story was written after the game was devised? Well, at least the story images are cute. Wow, chocolate, wow! But did you notice that? Speed! Sonic's speed is cut off by the shoes, meaning that this is a Sonic game where you're primarily forced to go slowly. Isn't that like a Mario game without jumping? Oh dear. Anyway, the goal of this game is to venture around each level and collect 3 keys to open the exit. Sounds simple. Just dawdle around at your own pace and gather keys. Simple? Although I've got all these buttons left over and Sonic's going a bit slow for my liking, so what if I just... Holy mother of mercy! There's the speed, I found it! Found it, everyone. No need to panic. Pack it up, we can all go home now. The contrast between the walk speed and the roll speed is hilarious. I suppose this is also where the bulk of the challenge comes in, since you have to mediate between both speeds in order to traverse the levels. And in these levels lie the darkest, meanest, horrible, most evil machines Robotnik has ever created. I think he was having an off day with this one. The best part is that some of these robots have keys in them, and since you bounce up and down and all around at the speed of sound when you give the button a love tap, you get most of the keys by accident. That's my kind of success. Although to be fair, the real greatest evil of all? Slopes. You can just say goodbye to that control you had. Maybe a classic Sonic power-up will help us.
Caliban! Send aid!
Your body swayed a bit.
Attaboy.
It was worth it just for that.
What?
I insisted on the Game Gear version since they muted that in some re-releases.
Alright, Brad Bud. Settle down.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on here for a bit.
While on the topic of pain, I implore you, for the love of God, don't get hit! One tiny little touch, and all your progress is gone as the keys fly away. Now I know it's a lot like rings from the real Sonic, however, Whittle Labyrinth Sonic isn't fast enough to reclaim their dignity. Also off topic, but I find the sprite of Sonic in this game adorable. The squished proportions make for a little chibi Sonic. Now after 3 levels, we enter the boss stage, which initially sees us rolling down a long slide, which can be a blessing. Later on, if you start losing lives, you can get another one here with a huge amount of rings on the slide. Wait, rings? Oh yeah, I forgot this was a Sonic game. Although I'd watch out for all the windows on the way down. Ow. But what awaits us at the end of the slide? The greatest evil of all. A toy robot thingy. Who doesn't do much, especially when you can just rubber band all around the arena. It's also sad that all the bosses are trapped in pits. This is their lives. Eggman is cruel. Also, there's no fanfare when you get an emerald. You just grab it and move on. Sonic doesn't feel it worth celebrating, and honestly, I can't blame him. The next world, we go under the sea with the Labyrinth of the Sea. The first good thing I noticed is that the odd enemy design from before is justified. Turns out all the enemies are contextually designed to their levels, which is great. Birds in the sky and now all these sea creatures. I admire that Eggman puts theming above practicality. I guess Dr. Wily rubbed off on him. The addition of cannons also adds an element of timing to the exploration, which actually allows the gameplay to be somewhat layered. I mean, it's still tedious, but hey, it's better than nothing. Act 2 though brings us a goddamn door maze. I can't hate these enough. I despise them. You and your molten sugar. The problem is that while each level does have different colors, taking advice from my art show, eh? The patterns and layouts are really similar, making it hard to distinguish between rooms when going door to door. Just please, no more levels like this. I'm not strong enough. Nor do I understand why Act 2s are harder than Act 3s. It should probably be the other way around, right? Oh hey, even the spikes are sea themed. Wouldn't have seen that if I didn't get lost.
Tom, would you take them off? Hey, come on. Hey, baby driver.
Who's the bell bottoms? What?
What are you doing?
Well, you see, it's a Sonic game. So that means it could be the worst thing ever. But the soundtrack's on point.
Even on Game Gear?
Oh yes.
Now get ready to feel.
Yes, I even like the soundtrack to Sonic Labyrinth. I mean, it's not going down as one of the best Sonic soundtracks ever, but for what it is, it's solid. I could probably hum a track or two from it, and I do find myself getting it stuck in my head every so often. It's fine. It's about as good as the entirety of Sonic Forces. It's fine. I'm more impressed that each act has unique music. For a spin-off handheld game, they really could have just phoned it in, but they didn't. I'm proud of you, Sonic Labyrinth. You went out there, you faced the odds, you went the distance, you went Michael Bolton and Roger Bart being better, and you proved me wrong. Shame there's no time to react to the boss's first move! Oh hey, this boss actually requires thought and strategy. That's reassuring. Onwards to the labyrinth in the factory? Not really an elemental thing like sky or water, but I'm all for more factory levels, so I'll let it slide. Well, first thing here is that it kills my argument about levels having minimal detail, since it has new patterns and details like metal gratings. It's a minor thing, but it's now starting to feel like a Sonic level, complete with Captain America shield platforms. I mean, Sonic is voiced by Roger Craig Smith, who also voices Captain America, so it works.
What do we do, Cap?
Pile your pizza high with up to 3 of your favorite toppings.
Well, we're at the end of this level with the keys and, Oh! Oh, it was just a dream. Well, that's good. I mean, I'd be worried if it wasn't. Oh.
I guess I should be used to this by now.
That's very mature of you.
Mew poo.
I'm amazed it took you that long to come up with that.
Genius puns aside, behold the Halloween color schemes. Throw down like it's pumpkin hell. You ready? I ain't gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna creep. I got leery. This level surprises me since the game continues to add mechanics, this time with portals. However, this is where the nightmare begins. I was stuck here for so long. Sure, the portals look different, but boy, it's just another door maze. Portal door maze thing. You just keep going around and round thinking you're making progress, but nope. You were here just 20 seconds ago. Better go back before the timer runs out. Now I trust Captain America, so I'll ride his shield to safety. And God damn it! Now the platforms are inconsistent. And I'm stuck on a slope. Fastest thing alive right there. And spikes. Yay! Kill me, Halloween Town. Kill me so I can become Jack Skellington. I think I could pass for him. And done. There. Just needed to be calm. Definitely. The next level requires us to learn a little trick. Want to hear something? Come closer. Come here. Come. If you pause the game, you can move the camera around the entire level. Oh look, an essential portal hidden from Sonic's sight. Eggman would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for Sonic's cameraman buddy. But wait, the other isometric Sonic game was Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, which revealed that the entire time he was watching. That must mean he's still watching the entire time too. Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. And now we have a boss that actually indicates how much health it has left. Thank you! With each hit you land, a spike disappears. I've got nothing else to say on that one. Like with every boss, it's just spam, dead. Behold, Laputa, labyrinth of the castle. Boy, that's redundant. One would assume the entire thing was set in a castle. Also, Eggman has a castle? Wow, Sonic Railroad Blast was ahead of the curve. Inside this castle, we find some more abstract enemies like balls of light. I get the bow guy and maybe the Wiggly Dragon Boy man, but balls of light? Sure, why not? The castle is where everything comes together. Almost every obstacle you've faced is here, even the ones that contradict the others. Ooh, especially them. Look at that, Sonic. Freedom! You could leave, cut your feet off, get cool cyborg feet. Nothing's stopping you. Doesn't it sound fun? Let's just finish this level. Oh, is that the time? Well, bless you, Time, but...
Oh god, are you alright?
I was hoping that would counter the weight of the shoes. Why, it didn't. Did you think Halloween Town was the worst level? Ooh, the last level truly was a labyrinth. I thought I would never get out. Not only do you have to deal with magical door maze again, but also waterfalls that throw you down different levels, so you have to work out where each door leads, while also keeping track of what level you're on in order to find all the keys. In 3 minutes. The real Sonic would be fast enough. Ooh, a skeleton man with googly eyes. Oh, this game just peaked. We've done it. Hey Roger, what do you think of... Let's just do the next bit. After using my true intellect to map the layout in my head flawlessly,
Don't judge.
we face the final boss, Robotnik Eggman himself, or Eggmen? Exploding Eggmen?
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
Aha, the true man arrives with his feather cap. Boy, that's a different look for you. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. So to beat this boss, you have to bounce around when he learns himself. I mean, did you expect differently? That was foolish. Especially since in this form, you can avoid every attack. But he does move on to his final form and— oh!
Hey!
God, I hope that's a robot. Either way, he's dead, I guess. And now we can claim the final Chaos Crystal? Ah, yes. Ivo asked me to lend one to him. He said he'd help me get that meddlesome bandicoot. He hasn't returned my calls. And so we've beaten Sonic Labyrinth. Sonic chases Eggman down and gives up after getting the emeralds. Wow, he's been beaten up so much he's just going for good enough. Got the emerald, good enough, screw it, I'm tired. At least the credits mean it's over. It's not perfect. No. No, it's not. You got it there. It's not perfect. Whoa, wait, whoa, my time was 20 minutes? I beat this game in 20 minutes? Whoa! Sonic Forces just got beaten. That was at least 25.
Done!
You're not quite done yet.
Excusez-moi?
You need to get the perfect ending.
And how does one do that?
Find the secret exit in the underwater level.
Ah. I see.
You're not going to, are you?
Nah.
Well then, without the underwater secret ending, how will you get the shoes off?
I have a very well thought out and dignified plan. Caliban, can I use it to pry the shoes off?
I am the sacred sword born in the heart of Camelot, enchanted by Merlin's magic. And you want me as a shoehorn?
Well, when you put it like that. Yeah, even more so. I'll take you on the Dracula heist I've been planning.
Okay. Not much of a challenge.
I'm sure Dracula is stronger than some shoes. Well, that's one way to do it. But congratulations! You've beaten the test of the body. What will you do now? Maybe you should keep the shoes as a memento of this long trial you've been through.